It's not recording. Okay. Hey guys, it's Sam. Welcome to Splash, my YouTube channel. I'm doing part 2 of the 50 facts about me. I don't know if it's a tag or anything like that. I just decided to do it. So, like I said, I didn't know if the video was gonna end at 20 minutes or 27. It ended at 20 minutes. So, I was at ice cream flavors, and so I'm just gonna restart that one. I only said one, or like maybe half the word got said in that video. So if you haven't seen part 1, go check it out. This is part 2. So, sorry, I just heard my sister laughing. My top 3 favorite ice creams are cappuccino from Chapman's, and it's the Selection brand. Not the Selection brand, what am I saying? It's frozen yogurt, that's what I meant to say. But I count it as ice cream. My second favorite is the Rolo peanut butter. I don't know who makes, I think it's just Nestle, but I love that one. And my third favorite is mint chocolate chip. I love mint chocolate chip, but we never get it. We have the other two all the time, but we never get mint chocolate chip. Because I think I'm the only one who likes mint ice cream here in my family, so. I love playing board games. Like, if you ask any of my friends, which you won't, but if you ask anyone, I just love them, and everyone always says no. I'm like, do you want to play Scrabble? Do you want to play this? Like, no. Especially my best friend. She hates board games and video games. She's pretty much having fun. Or what I see as fun. Organizing. I love making lists and, like making DIY shelves or like container things. I don't know. I have a box, like this really pretty box that I could use for so many things, and I just filled it with a box full of boxes and recycled stuff for me to use for organizing. I don't know. And whenever I tell people I like to be very organized, they're like, I've seen your room, it's like kind of messy. The reason is because I'm always busy organizing other things. Plus, like, I like having a sort of messy room. Like, I like clean rooms too, but if my room's a little messy, it's easier for me to think. I don't know if that makes any sense. I don't know. It's not super messy. Like, sometimes it gets super messy and I can't deal with it. I hate it. Yeah. But having it a little messy, plus then I have something to organize, right? You know? Okay, so I have a Musical.ly account. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. You'll probably find it. But, like, I'm not that good, but I love making them. I don't know why. I do lip syncs. I don't really do comedy ever. I don't think I have done comedy. Like, maybe I do comedy lip syncs, but not really, like, the actual comedy ones. Yeah, I just love making them. I don't know why, but I do. I hate reading, and I don't know why. I think it's, like, I'm not the best reader to begin with, especially reading out loud during class. I cannot do it, and I suck at reading comprehension as well, so I just cannot read. It just bores me. I'd rather listen to it, or, like, whenever someone says, have you read the Harry Potter books? I say no, but I've seen the movies. I cannot read them. I'd just rather watch or listen. I don't like Starbucks as well. I don't know, it's just, I've only had it a couple times, but everything I've gotten, I just did not like. So, I'm not a Starbucks fan. My neighbor, me and my sister, we always go over there and we have parties, and we used to make these plays that we would perform in front of her, and she's such a positive person. If you ever meet her, which most likely you won't, but if you ever meet her, she's like the nicest person you will ever meet. And I'm not just saying that, I actually mean it. Like, she is so nice. I don't know. It's I'm glad to have her because she's really helpful sometimes, and she's an older person. She's not a kid like my sister and I, but she's really good to talk with, or like if I don't know, she's just a really great person. So yeah, that wasn't really a fact about me, but yeah, we do a bunch of fun stuff there. So I hate shopping. That is another thing that I just cannot stand. It's mostly shopping for clothes. Like, I love shopping for school supplies, but I cannot shop for clothes. And some other things too. School supplies is pretty much the only thing I like to shop for. Yeah, I don't know. But I'm gonna tell you guys, a bunch of stories from me shopping, and this probably also has something to do with my hate for shopping. So yeah. So the first story, this happened a couple weeks ago actually, and so I was with my best friend and we were at Bayshore, and my mom, she was letting us out of the car, and so I get out, and like as soon as I get out, I walk straight into the stop sign, like total face plant into the stop sign. It was so embarrassing. My mom was laughing her head off in the car. So was my friend. And I bet you the people in the parking lot, or the person behind my mom, oh my god, it was embarrassing. There was other people coming out of the store that saw me, and I just like looked down and kept on walking. Oh my god, it was embarrassing. And my mom also called me right afterwards to see if I was okay. I was fine. But yeah, it was funny. Another time I was shopping with the same friend, and so I had this gift card. It was supposed to be $60 worth, but gift cards have that fee. If you don't use them, then they take money off. So I thought, I forgot about that whole thing with the fees and stuff. So I thought it was $60 worth, and it was Christmas time, and I was gonna buy a bunch of gifts for people. And so I brought stuff up to the cash, knowing that I would have enough. And so she gives me the total, and I give her my gift card, and I'm like, okay, this is fine, I have enough money. My gift card did not have $60, it had $14. And so I could not pay for the stuff that I wanted to buy. It was really embarrassing, and so I ended up just walking out of the store and not buying anything. The same trip, I don't know why, but we went to Build-A-Bear, and and I got some stuffed animals for the kids that I babysit. I got some stuff for them for Christmas, and I wanted to return them. I just wanted to buy one for the baby. And so what happened was, she didn't give me a receipt when I was shopping. Like, she didn't even ask me if I wanted one. She didn't give me one at all. And so I went back to return it, and it was in the same day too, so it was kind of awkward. But the cashier was the same cashier as before, and she says, "Can I have your receipt, please?" And I said, "You didn't give me one." And so the cashier had to get her manager to come and help, and the manager had no clue what to do, so the manager had to get their manager. It was funny, but really confusing and embarrassing. So yeah, I don't like shopping. That's just the gist of it. Singing. Oh, okay. So on Instagram, and I do not remember what the name of the account was, but on Instagram I had this singing channel, and I knew I couldn't sing. I just wanted to do it for fun, because at the time everyone was having singing channels or singing accounts, and I just felt like it'd be fun for some reason. So I did that, and I guess I got logged out of it, and I have no clue what the name of it was. So you guys can search for that if you want and see how bad of a singer I am. But yeah. Yikes. Like, I cannot tell you what the name of it is, or, like, any part of it, because I cannot remember. I love horror movies. I don't know, like, I used to hate horror movies because they scared me, but now that none of them seem to scare me. They're kind of, some of them are boring. I like the horror movies that are more realistic. I don't like ones with, like, monsters and stuff that's fake. Like, the ones where there are actual murders and there's an actual, like, murderer instead of monsters. I like that more. So, yeah. I actually like school. And this isn't, like, that weird, because a lot of people, I think, like school. But I don't know. I don't know why I like it. I guess because at home, I'm really bored and I don't do much when I'm at home, and at school there's actually something for me to do, so maybe that's why. I kind of like homework as well, especially math homework. I like doing math homework. English assignments, I like them too, but I don't like science. That's something I don't like, as well as history and geography. I just cannot stand history and geography. Geography's not that bad, but history I cannot. But I like school for the most part. Okay, so my star sign or zodiac sign, whatever you want to call it, I am two things. Well, it depends on which calendar you're looking at. I don't know if there's an actual calendar that's like the truth, but I'm at the end of Libra and the beginning of Scorpio. So I have traits from each, I guess. I don't know what the definition for each of them is, but I'm a Libra / Scorpio depending on which calendar, because I'm like at the right end, because sometimes Libra ends on the 21st of October and sometimes it ends on the 22nd, so I'm like right at the end anyways. So my next one, I'm at 37, by the way. I forgot to name numbers. List numbers. I guess list numbers is better to say. I had braces last year. I got them off September of last year. I had them on for like a year. So, yeah, that was fun and interesting. Okay. I haven't gone that many places, like, out of the country, or, like, taken that many trips. I've gone to Toronto twice, once with my family, and one time this year with my school. It was the end of year trip, and so we just stayed one night in a hotel, and, yeah, so that was fun. I've been to Washington with my school as well this year. We went in October, and that was fun. And I took a trip to Cancun with my family. That was last year, I believe. I think. It was during March break last year. Yeah, it wasn't this year. It was either last year or the year before that, but I can't quite remember. So those are the trips that I've taken, like, to places farther away. I sing in the shower sometimes. Not always, just sometimes, because I listen to music in the shower, because otherwise it just, I don't know, it gets boring. Not that it lasts not very long, it's like 5 minutes, but I don't know. I like listening to music pretty much all the time anyways, so. My top 3 meals, okay, so my top 3 meals are mashed potatoes, chicken Kiev, and, like, some type of vegetable. Like, mashed potatoes, chicken Kiev, and broccoli casserole. That's one meal. Fettuccine Alfredo that my dad makes, which isn't really fettuccine, it's actually linguine, but whatever. With salmon and green beans. And my third one is something that my mom makes. It's like a broccoli rice casserole, so it has like breadcrumbs on top and broccoli and rice, and it has like this, and chicken, and it has this nice creamy sauce thing. It's really good. So those are my top 3 favorite meals. I love whenever we have them. Also, I love spaghetti squash. If you guys have never had it, like with the butter sauce, I love it. It's really good. I'm in love with Netflix, and I know Netflix and chill is like not a thing anymore, but I binge watch, and by binge I mean like literally all day I watch Netflix. Like there was a bunch of shows and I was like, I'm never gonna be able to watch all of these, and I finished Scandal, which is a good show. And Scandal has 5 seasons. The first season is short. It has like 9 episodes. I finished it in like a week. Yeah. So I finish things very quickly. And sometimes it's annoying because I go through it so fast that I don't remember. But I get so addicted that I can't stop. So, yeah. I have a Netflix problem. I haven't watched Netflix for a while. The last show I watched on Netflix was the first season of How to Get Away with Murder, but my mom wants to watch that with me because she hasn't really seen it. So, yeah, I'm stuck not watching anything for a while. I have a problem with headphones. And it's like, I always break headphones. I don't get why. But I take care of my headphones. My younger sister, she just like leaves them on the couch anywhere, sits on them, throws them, the cord gets tangled up. I take care of my headphones, and they always break. And my parents are like, why? You need to take care of them. I do, but they always break. I think it's because is it because you use them too much? Can they break because you use them too much? Like, I swear I use my headphones like every day. I don't know, I just grabbed a pencil, I don't need it. Could not read what that said there. So, when I was younger, I had this little yellow duck, and I called it Ducky. I think it might have had a different name, but I'm just gonna call it Ducky right now. And I wrote it lost its first eye, I think in our old house that we used to have. It was like a townhome before my younger sister was born, and then we moved here. And yeah, so I think that's where he lost his first eye, and then he lost his second eye I think it was in this room. I have no clue. But I found him under the bed, and then his second eye was gone. And so I started singing this song. I wrote a song and started singing it, and I called it Oh My Eye. I don't know. But I used to sing that to my ducky all the time. Eventually, I have no clue where it is right now. I need to find it. But I was in love with that toy. Like, I had him all the time. I've never met my biological grandfather. Most of these are stories. They're not really facts, but I've never met my biological grandfather. And I'm not adopted, if that. It's my dad's... Well, that does make sense, biological grandfather. Well, no. It's my dad's... I'm not going to explain it. It's way too confusing. Okay, so I have 5 more, and I have 1 minute to list them all. So, I'm in love with old music. Old music, I mean, from 1950s all the way to, 1970s or even 80s and 90s. But I also, the ones I love the most are probably 2000s to 2010 or 13. I love the 2000s music. I live in Canada, and I'm not a beauty guru, or I cannot do anything, I cannot do makeup. I'm not good at doing my hair. I can do my hair, but I'm not good at it. My origin, okay, there's 8 places. I have 30 seconds left for 2 more facts plus this one. Okay, so I am Canadian, French, English, Czechoslovakian, Ukrainian, Lebanese from my last name, and, what's it called? I can't think. I can't think.